I represent the people of the Klamath Basin as well as 5 other counties, parts of 5 other counties, but the people of the Klamath Basin are about 2/3 of the people are opposed to the entire Klamath Basin Restoration Agreement, and I think as many as 3/4 of them are opposed to some part of that agreement. It has been a top-down, closed-door, confidential negotiation by a self-selected group and government agencies. Repeated requests to have some type of a vote on it, even a straw vote to advise the commissioners, have been turned down. So the process just hasn't been appropriate in my mind. For Oregonians, higher power rates with the dams coming out. A precedent for taking out further dams, like the Corps of Engineers own dams on the Snake River or the BPA dams on the Columbia. And if you recognize the agricultural hydrology in that Spring River Valley, that water is used over and over again. So if you actually take the 30,000 acre-feet and deliver it to the lake, you're probably going to dewater half again, maybe twice that amount of land. There's been the better part of 100,000 acres of land already taken out of production above Upper Klamath Lake, in the Fort Klamath area, in the Klamath Marsh, in the Secretary River area, and on the Sprague River. This has already decimated the beef cattle industry, which is the largest commodity in Klamath County and is the second largest commodity in the state of Oregon, agricultural commodity. So it is an inequitable agreement in that it preserves virtually all of the irrigated land in the Klamath project at the expense of the owners of the property outside the project. I think it's an unfortunate trade-off. The primary environmental benefits it is purported to create are for salmon. I'll believe that salmon can live in Upper Klamath Lake when I see it. Upper Klamath Lake has everything that our fish and game people have been telling us that fish, salmon and trout and steelhead can't survive in. And now we're being told that they're going to survive there. I'd like to see that happen, but I don't believe it does. I cannot see a fishery in that upper basin that economically will replace the harm that is being done to the agricultural community. At this point in time, I mean, they've signed the agreement. There will be requirements for a great deal of funding to be created yet in California for dam removal, in Congress for about $1 billion, that's with a B, about $1 billion in restoration effort altogether, and in this building to change the laws to conform to what the Klamath Basin Restoration Agreement purports to do. That it's the process through which this agreement came into existence is not what Oregon lawmaking and Oregon governance is supposed to be about. We're supposed to be a citizen-driven government that is accountable to the citizens because the citizens it's open and transparent. This entire agreement was done behind closed doors with a confidentiality agreement that if anyone, even if they speak about what happened during the negotiations now, could be civilly liable for a lawsuit by the other members. So and generally, I've learned in the 5 years that I've had in this building that when things happen behind closed doors, good things usually don't happen.